Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis only on Analysis Playground exclusively now on YouTube. Let's talk about the Phoenix Suns winning 121-117 over the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls 22-35 now and 10-20 at home. The Suns go to 27-29 in 11 of 18 on their record away from home. This is the first time they met this entire season. They meet again next month. And you would have never believed they only played one time and this was the first time, but it's true. And other than that, the Bulls won the first quarter 30-20, and they lost the second quarter 40-28, in the third quarter 33-32, in the fourth quarter 28-27. Phoenix start figuring out what works and what doesn't work against the Bulls, and the Bulls just couldn't make shots as well as they was doing, in the first quarter. But once Phoenix was able to get that lead back, even though it was small, they was able to not look back from there really in this entire game. And a lot of it has to do with their trio. Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant, and all three of those guys started, and all three of those guys got 20 or more points tonight. And Bradley Beal honestly hit the dagger three that stopped any chance for the Bulls to get back in the game. And he has been good this year, hasn't been as good as he was before because he's in a different role and he understands that. But when it comes to getting buckets, Bradley Beal is one of the best in the business still, especially when they have been log jammed a little bit with their starting lineup and still trying to figure out what's the best lineup to use to win games as we get closer to the end of the season. But Kevin Wayne Durant, one thing we know about him is that he's also a bucket. He had 27, easy 27 for him. He was 9 to 15 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Some of his shots was tough, but he trains and he works on his game, so he knows how to use his body. He knows how to use his length. He knows how to use his touch. And he got a double-double, 27 points and 11 rebounds. He did have 5 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers. I feel like the only thing I will say that's negative about Kevin Durant is that he hasn't had enough of these games where he dominated in multiple ways. He usually just scores a bunch of points and do a little bit after that. This is one of those games where you've seen they wanted to win, they knew that they needed to win, and they all played with that urgency that was needed for them to be able to get it done. And honestly, we need to see more rebounding out of Kevin Durant. We need to see more playmaking out of Kevin Durant. And I know that he's older, and you might say, ain't this Devin Booker team? But the Devin Booker had 29 points. He had 8 assists, 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from 3, and he was 10 of 20 from the field. He took the most shots on the team tonight. But you still have to find other ways to help your team win. And I think their big three haven't done more of that. And they need to do more of it for that reason, because they're getting paid so much money that the team is going to look like this no matter who you try to get in there, because you have to pay them so much money. But Bradley Beal did have 25 points in 38 minutes. He was also a guy that took more shots than Kevin Durant. He was 10 of 19 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive. He did have 4 assists and 2 steals. He only had 4 turnovers and 2 personal fouls. He was a plus 11 and plus minus. Devin Booker had 3 turnovers and 3 personal fouls. Royce O'Neal was 1 of 7 from the field and 0 of 5 from 3. This game would have been probably a blowout if he hits those spot ups like he usually does, because he only finished with 2 points because he missed all those threes and didn't get to the free throw line because he's more always on the perimeter, not really looking to attack the paint. 5 rebounds for him. 1 of those offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, plus 8 and plus minus. Nick Richards scored in the paint, but he was 5 of 9 from the field and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. You got to like to see that. They all did great from the free throw line in the starting lineup. 9 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, and 1 personal foul, plus 7 and plus minus. Plumlee kept attacking the paint also. He finished with 10 points off the bench, was the only guy to get double figures in any statistical category off the bench. 4 or 5 from the field, 2 or 3 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 1 block, 2 personal foul minus, 2 and plus minus. Bobo, 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 block, -1 at plus minus. Tyus Jones was 0 of 5 from the field and 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, +1 and +-2 points. And Grayson Allen, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, -6 and +-3 points. The bench didn't give him a lot or something crazy, but Bobo did come out and hit some shots on the perimeter, and they were some tough shots, but he was able to get him the fall. His length and his height really makes it easy because they always give him a little bit of space so he don't get all the way to the basket. Tyus was a little bit disappointing, but he did get some good passes in there and kept the tempo very fast and very friendly for the team and kept them being able to attack off the dribble a little bit more. And then Grayson Allen, he did really not that much tonight with the 24 minutes that he did play. He usually does a lot for this team, and he did get some good amount of rebounds, and he did find some guys open. But other than that, he didn't have the same impact that he usually does. And this team, they still have a lot of talent. They're still going to be tough to beat. They still have guys that can really hurt you one-on-one, and they have the type of role players that can knock down shots too and make plays. So this team really do rely a lot on their big three to score the bulk of the point, but they do have a lot of guys that can chip in and help in a lot of different ways, because there was a bunch of guys that didn't play tonight, and they all are good quality players, and the coach made that decision that they not get on the court tonight, which is unfortunate, but it's part of the game. 43 of 89, 48% from the field, 10 of 30, 33% from 3, 25 of 28, 89% from the free throw line, 49 rebounds, 29 assists, 7 steals, 3 blocks, 11 turnovers, 11 personal fouls, and 121 points. And then you look at the Chicago Bulls. Matas came out with the dunk. I like that, feed him, let him get his confidence up, let him get his energy up. He's a guy that plays with a lot of flair, and you have to love that about him because he's young. But he was 5 of 10 from the field and 3 of 7 from 3. You will love that from him each and every night. And 2 of 2 from the free throw line. But he only had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, -4 and +-. You want him to be an all-around player like he used to be. And I know it's going to take some time to figure out your opponents and the speed of the game, the strength of the game, the physicality of the game, and also how to make your mark on the game. And he's still figuring that out, but I feel like this is a good game again that he had as a starter, showing you why they picked him so high and why he was highly touted in high school. He has the size of an NBA player. He has the touch of one, too, and the length. He just have to find a way to use it to his full ability, and he's getting comfortable with that body. And I'm liking what I'm seeing out of him lately. Nikola Vucevic, 6 of 16 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 16 points, 11 rebounds. For him, 1 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 2 personal foul, -1 and +-. Lonzo Ball missed every shot besides 1. He finished 1 of 9 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, but he did have 3 rebounds. 1 of his rebounds was offensive, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 turnovers, +3 and +-3 points. And Kobe White showed up for them tonight. He was efficient. 7 of 14 from the field, and he was 2 of 8 from 3. He needed to make a little bit more threes. Is the only criticism that I give him tonight, outside of being in foul trouble, where he had 4 personal fouls, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, -16 and +- with those 20, like I said before. And Josh Giddey, he was 6 of 14 from the field and 3 of 5 from 3, and 9 of 9 from the free throw line. You got to love that, along with the 10 assists and 8 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive, 3 steals, 1 block. It was nothing that he didn't do to help this team, and he did a great job tonight. This was a complete game from Josh Giddey. He also had 2 personal fouls, and that's not that bad in 35 minutes. But he also was a +2 and +-. He led the Bulls in scoring tonight, which you don't see very much this season. But it's good they did it tonight, even though they had got the loss. Zach Collins, 18 minutes for him, 4 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. 8 points, 10 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 4 personal foul, -3 and +-. Dalen Terry, 4 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. 1 assist, 1 personal foul, -9 and +- 4 points. Julian Phillips, 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. 3 rebounds, one of them was offensive, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block, 6 personal fouls. So he fouled out of this game, but he had 9, which is good. He did some other things that I like, and he did play solid defense. Trey Jones, 14 minutes for him, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 rebound, 3 assists for him, -3 and plus -4 points. And Kevin Huerter is 5 of 12 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 of those offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, plus 11 and plus -14 points. He was the only guy that got in double figures too. But like I said, Zach Collins did get 10 rebounds, so he led them in rebounds, and Kevin Huerter led them in points. He's going to continue to do that. I think Kevin Huerter is one of their best players, and they needed somebody that can space the floor and add shooting while still being young, that can grow with their core and relate to them. And I think Kevin Huerter can definitely do that. Other than that, the bench played very good, and this is what you should expect for them, or a little bit better from time to time. Also, other guys like Javon and Taylor is important to their bench too, but they didn't play tonight. Coach's decision: 41 of 98, 41% from the field, 18 of 53, 34% from 3, 17 of 17, 100% from the free throw line. They did a lot of things right tonight, but it just fell a little short from their goal of winning. 11 offensive rebounds, 45 rebounds total, 29 assists, 9 steals, 4 blocks, 9 turnovers, and 21 personal fouls. And they put themselves in a good position, just couldn't cling on to it long enough to win. It happens. The Suns are the better team. They have the better talent. They have better closers. They have better playmakers. They have better shot makers. And all of that added up to them getting the win, as they needed to get that, so that way they can get themselves back in to the top 6 or top 8 of the playoff picture. Because with talent like what they have, it will be a huge disappointment if they didn't. And most people coming into the season had them as a playoff team, rightfully so. Even though they got swept last year, we have to respect these players because they have put in a lot of work, and they have been putting up amazing careers and put in together, some good quality years. And I think this is another one where this is showing you that if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And if you're staying the same, you're only going to drop off a little bit because of the injuries and the age, and the fact that you get on each other's nerves a little bit more. The more you start realizing that the wins ain't coming as much as they did in the past, and people start harping on you, people start getting on you to make sure you know that you're falling from your grace. And we all have to go through that as we get older. It's just they try to mix up a young guy with some older guys while still trying to put some youth guys in there, just to speed up the process and trying to cheat it a little bit and trying to win games. And it just doesn't work like that in the NBA. You have to earn every win. You have to play hard, and your teammates have to have your back, and they have to be able to play with you and understand what you need to do. And they also have to understand their roles. If any of that get confused a little bit, losing is going to be a part of that. And when you're adding new talent and you adding new players and you're trying to teach players what they need to do, trying to educate them and trying to help them learn the game, like a Nate Richards, for example, or even a Bobo that never really played for winning teams for majority of their career, and they're still learning how to become better players and trying to be the best player they can be. It can be a little bit too much for a coach and players to try to do all these things at once while still trying to focus on how to win games as a team, when y'all all are still not on the same page as a team. And that's why the Suns have so many problems defensively and offensively, because they're just figuring out themselves while still trying to figure out their team, while still trying to win games and not lose. So because they have a lot of hype and they have a lot of people that believe in them because of the talent they have been able to get on this roster. And that's why they're one of the biggest disappointments this year, because they have been so inconsistent on both ends of the court, even though they have great players. Now, that's going to give you a lot of criticism for that reason. Like, y'all got the talent, y'all got to figure it out in your off time. Y'all got to figure it out in scrimmages and also in warm-ups, and y'all got to figure it out on the court. If you can't do those things, then you're going to be a team that people are going to talk about negatively, because they're going to look at it like you have enough and you have above average talent. Why isn't things going the way that it should? And that's what you hear about the Suns each and every day, basically. And that's why they give you the reason why, if you want to know my analysis on it. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do draft and mock draft coverage. Not only that, I also do conversation video just like this in different varieties and different topics. So if you love that type of stuff, I got over 3,000 plus videos that you can watch on my channel and enjoy and possibly become a fan or a subscriber. Not only that, my social medias is on my channel too if you want to check those out and see some other things I do besides follow the NBA and make NBA content. And not only that, my email is on there for people that want to talk to me directly or do some type of ideas that you want to bounce to me and see where my mind is at on those. That's the purpose of them. And not only that, hope you guys having a blessed day. Y'all stay blessed up, and also add a little bit of fun, a little bit of leisure, a little bit of rest in your day, and keep on grinding as we back to the weekend already, because after the weekend is the weekday and we got to grind that out too. I'm going to be up for all 7 days putting in that work on this channel. That's what I got to do. That's what y'all love to see, and that's what y'all love to watch. And since y'all love that and I love making it, that's a 50-50 why this channel has been so successful the last couple years, over 10 years at this point. And it's all because you guys believed in me and you guys love what I do. And you guys continue to come back and enjoy the content for what it is and appreciating what it is. And I thank y'all for that. And I wouldn't be in this position without y'all feeling that way and continuing to do that. So let's make 2025 better than 2015. And we're getting close to that goal by starting off great. Let's just continue that for the rest of the year. Other than that, I'm going for now. Y'all stay blessed up and see you guys later with hopefully more analysis.